Thank you so much for joining us for our song and story this morning.
I'm back to the blueberry bush.
You're back to the blueberry bush, huh?
Yeah.
We're outside early before it gets too hot. We got all hot and sweaty yesterday. What song should we do this morning, Nathaniel? Listen to this one. God makes blueberries grow in my garden. He loves me. God makes blueberries grow in my garden. I love him. Can you sing it with me, Nathaniel? God makes blueberries grow in my garden. He loves me. God makes blueberries grow in my garden. I love him. Why, look! There's a cricket. We haven't gotten cricket in our video for a while. Good morning, cricket. All right, we've got a special book for Andrew today. Look, Droodlebug. This one's called Animal Babies in Towns and Cities. Yeah. Think it'll taste good? Hey, cricket. Let's see. Sniff, sniff. I live in a tree. Who is my mommy? My mommy is a squirrel. I am her baby. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. Look at my pointed ears. Who is my mommy? My mommy is a fox. I am her cub. What do you think, Droodlebug? Cheep, cheep. Look at my beak. Who is my mommy? My mommy is a falcon. I am her chick. Peekaboo. I have dark beady eyes. Who is my mommy? Who do you think, Droodlebug? My mommy is a possum. I am her Joey. Scritch, scratch. Look at my white stripe. Who is my mommy? Hey, Nathaniel, look at this one. Who is that? What is that?
A porcupine.
No, it's not a porcupine. It's a skunk. Yeah. My mommy is a skunk. I am her kit. I am a baby raccoon, and this is my mommy. Who is your mommy? Droodlebug! See, I just want to get out of this seat. We would share this book with you, and we went ahead and recorded it so it would be all ready for you. Mighty Machines Trains by Gene Copendale.
I'm going to get to know what it's called, Mighty Machine Loader.
A mighty machine loader?
Yeah.
What is a train? Trains are used to carry people from one place to another. They also carry goods like cars and coal. A train has special wheels that allow it to move along tracks. Some trains carry passengers from one city to another. There's a cab in the front of the train. This is where the driver sits and makes the train start and stop. Trains travel. Trains can travel anywhere there are tracks. They can climb mountains and speed across large areas of land. Trains even travel underwater on bridges, over water on bridges, or underwater through tunnels. Sometimes trains travel through beautiful countryside. In Switzerland, trains travel through mountains covered with snow. In some places, trains travel through tunnels that are cut into the mountains. Tunnels are made if the mountains are too steep or too high for the trains to climb. Steam trains. The very first trains used steam to make them move. Steam trains have huge furnaces with roaring fires inside. The fire heats water to make steam. The steam powers the engine. Some steam trains are still in use today. This steam train takes tourists along the coast of Namibia in Africa. The furnace is at the front of the train. Workers shovel coal into the furnace throughout the journey to keep the train moving. Keeping the fires burning is a dirty job. It's also a very hot job. Freight trains or cargo trains are used to carry different loads from one place to another. It is cheaper and faster to transport big, heavy loads by train than by other vehicles. A train with lots of freight cars can carry huge loads across the country. These cars can also make the train very long. All sorts of goods such as vegetables, furniture, and bricks are carried by freight trains. Freight trains usually travel over long distances. This freight train is carrying cars to a new dealership. New cars to a car dealership. Everyday trains. Some trains take people to work in the morning and bring them home again in the evening. They're called commuter trains. Commuter trains can get crowded during rush hour. Sometimes there are not enough seats for everyone. Some people have to stand in the aisle and hold on to poles. Many big cities have underground trains or subways that take people to work and school. This one shown here is in France. Nathaniel, do you know what kind of train this is?
Which one is it?
It's just got one rail. Do you know what they call that?
What do you call that?
A monorail.
A monorail.
That's right. Some trains travel high above the ground. They are called monorails or sky trains. They move people short distances very quickly. Monorails move on one track. Sky trains move on two tracks. They're useful in busy places where there are lots of people. Many airports and amusement parks have them. This sky train is in Detroit, Michigan. It does not have a driver because it is controlled by a computer. Look at that, no driver on that one. This is a maglev monorail. It does not have wheels. Instead, it moves using magnets. That's really neat. Water? No problem. Trains are heavy, so a bridge carrying a train has to be very strong. Big bridges are built over lakes and rivers so trains can travel across the water. Some bridges have both a road and train tracks. Cars and trains can cross these bridges at the same time. Some trains travel under the water. They go through special tunnels. The Channel Tunnel in Europe is one of the largest undersea tunnels in the world. It has shuttles that take people and vehicles back and forth between England and France. Express trains. Some trains quickly carry passengers long distances. These are called express trains. They stop at only a few stations and travel very fast. This tilting train travels very fast. Some express trains can tilt slightly as they go around curves on the track. This is so they do not have to slow down. Some trains have huge windows and a glass roof. Passengers can enjoy the view as they travel. Sleeper cars. Some passenger trains have to travel long distances through the night. These trains have special cars called sleeper cars. In sleeper cars, passengers stay in a room called a cabin where they can sleep and even take showers. These kind of trains also have a restaurant on board where people can eat. Some train trips last for days, so it is important that passengers have a comfortable bed to sleep on while traveling. Then they have different activities. You can make a train book. You can make up a story about a train. Have you ever been on a train, Nathaniel?
No.
Oh, wait a second. Think about this. Have you ever been on a train?
Yeah!
What kind of trains have you been on?
The big train, the little train, all trains.
We've been at a train at the Denton Farm Park, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we went to the North Carolina Transportation Museum and we were on a train once or twice. And we went to Dan Nicholas Park and they rode the little train, didn't we?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for our song and story this morning. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Come back again, we'll see you soon. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
We forgot
And goodbye from the kitty cat.